monitor mic.
Hey, welcome to the attic. I'm Manadad here with Brobi 1 Kenobi. Playing some Kaldheim tonight. Realmwalker, you're not a big fan of that one.
I don't
know what else we'd take in this pack though.
Best card in that pack.
Really not a great pack. Very situational uncommons. I like the Beskar Shieldmate. Raxguard Cavalry, later picks for the aggro deck. Woodland Chasm is not terrible if you wanted to just stake out Snow.
No, I think you take the Realmwalker.
Well, okay. We're walking some realms. Blood on the Snow. Who passes that? No, that's a bomb.
Pretty good.
They took a Snowland.
It's not a bomb.
They took a Snowland.
Interesting.
Well, we're on our way to a green-black elf deck with the Snow sub-theme. With those two picks. Let's see, if we weren't taking Blood on the Snow, what would we take? I like the Lindworm, I like the pick. Especially early on, grabbing a pick is really nice. Gates of Istfell is one of the better lands. Augury Raven's decent. Broken Wings is, it's even main deckable sometimes, but we're playing best of 3, so it's a good solid sideboard card. Follow up with the green. But yeah, Blood on the Snow, man. You can wreck people with this one in limited. I guess it's not as good in best of 3, because if you unload it in a game, people can play around it in the next one. Well, Snow Island.
Maybe just the 5/5 elf. I don't know, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Trying to build the elf spec.
I don't mind getting deeper into green. I guess we wouldn't want to take off-color Snow just yet. Although the person to our right took Snow out of the first pack, which is pretty aggressive.
And they didn't take the blue Snow.
They didn't take the blue Snow. Maybe they just took a Shimmer Drift. No. If they took a Shimmer Drift, there would still have been another Snow in the pack. Narfi's Betrayal, I like that one. That could be splashed in a green-black deck too. Squash is good. Gladewalker's solid. Obviously Icehide Troll, if we got deep into Snow, we'd want that. The Sentinel could help us splash. Rootless U would be interesting. We don't have anything to get with it yet. Kinseekers works as part of the Shapeshifter deck here. I'm thinking I'm just going to get a Sentinel here to help ramp us to Blood on the Snow. Help fix us for Narfi's Betrayal. I guess the Rootless U kind of combos with the Blood on the Snow nicely, doesn't it? I'm gonna snap that off. It is uncommon versus a common. Ooh, in the Fangbearer. I was just watching Ben Stark not even give this a second look. I think it's just a real good 2-drop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Frostbite's still in the pack.
It's good if you get some Binding of the Old Gods, which you're certainly steering towards.
I don't know. We haven't followed up really with any black except this one. It's hard to splash double black.
Black's gonna be open though.
Maybe not. Skull Raid Village Rites, that's not that open. That or the Horizon Seeker. You kind of just want to stake out some elves here, so I guess I'll take the Sentinel. Oh, these packs are not great. Recluse is a solid playable. Pet does not really work well with Blood on the Snow, right? Because you want to build it up and... okay, well, we wield the Shield Mate. It's also Arachniform. Raider's Carve actually works with Blood on the Snow. What do you recommend here?
Well, I guess the Raider's Carve is okay. It crews for 3. You might have what is the Realm Walker? It's a 2.
It's a 2/3. It's a 2/3.
Okay, it doesn't crew the card.
But I found it gives you good value, just if anything, just to show you what's coming up on your deck. So with the Raider's Carve, you would know if you had a land there.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's that Broken Wings.
Yeah.
Got Jarl.
Got a rune.
We're gonna have to. I guess Snow was cut from our direction here, so we're gonna have to go hard Snow probably in the next pack, or we're not gonna get any Snow lands.
Let me read Blood on the Snow because I haven't played it all that much.
Choose one, destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. Obviously, don't use that. But if you spend Snow, you can bring back creature from your graveyard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Including a creature that you killed. So the more Snow you have, the more better. It's like a 2 for 1.
You're in green, you could get some of the Glittering Frost and stuff.
Well, the white aggro deck's open. It's all white cards here. I guess we'll take that. We might end up playing it. Crippling Fear. So we could have 2 board wipes.
Yeah, and if you're all elves, like that really adds up for the elves deck. That rune's also good.
I love Rune of Might. Augury Raven's solid.
Well, the Frost is actually solid for you in this deck because you want to get
Glittering Frost is pretty good for us in this deck too. Yeah, I wonder if we could wheel this, honestly.
I don't think so.
How many other people are going to take it?
Take it because then it pushes people out of black too. Someone's going to take it.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think we might want the Frost more than we want the Fear.
I think because you have the Blood on the Snow, the Fear is cool because you
what
just
are
like
creature
double
types?
board white.
We're not deep in Elves at all. We would like to be, but we're not.
You're pack 1. You didn't see enough to get deep in Elves. So I think you could take Crippling Fear just because you're hedging off like this deck that nobody wants and you're pushing a card that you don't necessarily
We're definitely playing green. We're not definitely playing black. I'm just... Okay. Sorry, you talked me into the Glittering Frost before you talked me out of it.
But I like playing the Elves theme. So that's good for you. I
that's splashable.
You to take Crippling Fear, and then you blame me for not taking it. Is that what you just did?
Yeah, but you brought up the Glittering Frost as another possibility.
I just told you what are the other cards that are in the pack, and then I talked up Crippling Fear. And then you blame me for not taking the Crippling Fear. How dare you?
Take out Giant's Amulet. It's good too. I don't know.
I like Herald for your deck. I think you'll get Elves. I think it's a build that nobody else is going to be on.
These are good. These are good regular green cards. If nobody else is on it, we might have a chance to wheel it though.
Good. I mean, Struggle's good stuff. You can take Struggle too. It's a good card. You know. I think you have a chance to grab some Elves here. Splash for white.
There's the Rune Crown in case we wheel something. Oh, there's a Bergstrider. Doesn't look like we're going to get Snow though.
The Rune Crown's cool, but you don't have any runes. That sucks that you passed the green rune. Then the green rune becomes the superior pick.
White was very open. We could pivot to green-white.
Runes. Here's what happened in pack 1. The runes got passed. That blue rune went around until the end. So you could take the Rune Crown here. That green rune might go around. That might come back to you.
We'll see. I always like to spec on a Rune Crown earlier if I can.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
There's a Snow Swamp. Sigrid God-Favored.
Good creature. It's a good card.
Maybe we should just grab white. I mean, we're not that deep into any... We got 2 Goldmaw champions. Not that deep into any other colors. But I think we gotta grab a Snow when we get a chance, though. I don't know.
You want the Snow.
That's white.
You get the Death Touch stuff in green-black. You got a Fin. You got some Death Touch energy going. Hopefully you get paid off, but...
Let's give us blue. Just gonna snag another elf.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but
there's a snow forest came through. It's also a replicating ring.
You can just take the forest. It trumps the replicating ring if you're trying to get snow. You do have an ice hide. I do think you want to get some snow. You have the blood on the snow and ice hide. No, that's it.
Again, the white stuff is like looking pretty decent here. So
yeah, the white stuff looks good. So white.
Oh, geez, another Sigrid.
Double. You got a double Sigrid. You also have you got a
feed the serpent.
Feed the serpent. That's what you have to take, unfortunately. Black's also open.
Yeah.
Green's just not. You're not going to get as much green in pack 3 because I think other people are moving.
Yeah, other people are definitely in green, but we've already got good green. So the question is what our second color is. We could hard pivot to white here because look how white's getting hooked up.
Feed the serpent's better than Sigrid and a green black.
I guess we've already got blood on the snow. It's pretty good. So it would take a lot to move us into white.
I think you want that raven wings. I think you want the raven wings. You're gonna hopefully get some big creatures. You don't have any flyers. You'll want evasion. You're not playing white at this point.
It's true. We might want evasion.
Even the white decks don't necessarily always want to play the sword because it's so expensive. But I think you want the wings. Oh, took the Valkyrie sword.
Just protecting white.
You lost a playable. Call raid?
Yeah, could do.
Why are you protecting? You're like, you don't have white cards. You have you're picking white cards over 2 black playables. You just took 2 white cards over. You took over the wings and then the skull raid. Those are deck fillers. That's what you got to take in these junky late picks. Grim Drugger's not going to be great for a white snow deck.
Well, what do you think I take? There's nothing in the pack really for me.
But I'm just saying now you're taking. Well, there's the Sentinel. That's fine. And the Death now, but you're less of an equipment deck. You don't have any.
Yeah, we have 1 rune crown right now.
Well, there's no runes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even run that.
Well, we got a whole other pack.
Yeah.
Red, white.
Hopefully you should have taken out black and you might get paid off on the black cards.
We'll see. We'll see next pack. What do we got? Battle of Frost and Fire. Not really super splashable. Take another Feed the Serpent.
I think you do. You want to get some windworms. You need to get some big stuff here. You need to get some finishers.
Let's look at my curve. Oh yeah, I don't have a ton of 2-drops. Might actually want that Gladewalker. Ton of 3-drops. I guess the Draugrs and the Recluse can power up the Carve. Demon Bolt's really good. Battle of Frost and Fire is really good. Whew. Okay, well we got another land. We've also got another Herald. We might wield a Herald. I don't think we can play this Blessing of Frost, really.
Oh, I mean, you don't have a ton of snow payoffs. It is a snow payoff. It's a late snow payoff. I don't know. I mean, you should have a bunch of creatures that are above 4 with this deck. It's gonna be
got
hard.
5 elves right now. Don't have the critical mass. Oh well, how many shapeshifters too? And 1 shapeshifter. Don't quite have the critical mass of elves, but we might get there. like it's Elvish Warmaster, for example. Oh, and there's a Rune of Mortality. Oh, this pack is stacked for us. Dang.
Go for that black rune. What pick is this?
This is pick 3.
It's got picks and runes. You haven't seen any picks. You might get that wings back.
Yeah, might. I think there's about a dozen things I'll take in this pack ahead of the wings, though. Struggle for Skemfar, Elder Hall.
No, I'm just telling you what you might get back.
Boreal Outriders, pretty good in our deck.
Boreal Outrider. Yeah. Boreal Outrider is a real good card.
What would we take here?
Coma is an elf.
That is an elf. That's the elf of the pack. Otherwise, there's Priest of the Haunted Edge, but we're at 3 snowlands right now.
Yeah, it's never going to be a din in the deck.
Plus, I guess 4 snowlands if you count Glittering Frost.
Yeah, you're going to struggle to get there on the snows. Other than being able to get a payoff from Blood in the Snow, hopefully.
Have you played this Pyre of Heroes? Is it any good?
It's good in the right scenario where you need to get something with it, right? I think you're probably...
Between that and the Horizon Seeker, or I could take the Raven Wings just for you.
No, I think the Wings is coming back to you. I think you take the Horizon Seeker. I don't know what that does for you. What do you think you'll do with it?
You can just power up to your elves. Okay, well, another Glittering Frost I can take.
I guess you could have gotten to the 1/2-drop elf pretty easily with the 1-drop off of the 1-drop.
I can get to the Elvish Warmaster.
Yeah, from the one other elves, the 1-drop elves.
Or I can get to Finn the Fang Bear, or from
yeah. So maybe it
something
had
that's
more
a warrior.
play.
I don't know.
It's
still really slow. I think you have to be a super grindy deck. Not a super fan of the direction this.
Boreal feels a little bit better now that
Boreal's feeling pretty good. Did we not wheel the Herald though? I guess the Herald was in this pack, right?
No, you haven't wheeled anything yet. You just got another Boreal.
Oh, that's just a different Boreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You hadn't seen that Mystical Jara yet.
Interesting. This might be splashable in our deck because we got so many elves now.
If you're playing blue, yeah. If you're playing all elves and you're playing blue, that would be kind of sick. But your elves, you need that ETB elf. There's a Blade Walker.
Or the Kinseeker. I think we just need we need some 2-drops, right? We decided.
Yeah. That little counter matters.
I don't know how we win. Okay, so there's another Herald. Came back.
And the Wings came back. And the Wings.
Let's see if we wheel the other Wings. Elder Fang Disciple.
Wait. So you're an elf deck straight up. You got it.
Yeah. I just don't know how do we win with it. I think you're right. We kind of do want the Wings. Gotta go like super wide.
Maybe you take the longboat. Take the longboat. You got a board wipe.
Wipe is not a plan.
Well, I mean, it is a pretty good plan.
Actually, Dread Rider could be that could be our win condition.
You have a big old stocked up graveyard.
Gem it out.
You didn't get any good removal to Feed the Serpents.
Well, 2 Feed the Serpents is pretty solid. So, Rootless U, do we have anything that it can grab?
Nada.
Right? Did not get there with Rootless U, so let's cut that out. I like Kennel Master. I like Splashing Reflections of Litjara.
Well, then maybe
we got the 2 Glittering Frosts, so I think we can go down to 1 island.
Yeah, definitely. What else are you splashing that's blue? The 1 King Narfi's Betrayal?
What's our ratio? We got heavier green than black. We can do 8/8.
I don't know. Reflections of Litjara. What you'd have to look at it and just see. The Rune Crown goes.
Rune Crown's easy cut, yeah. We got 10 elves. That's pretty good.
And the rest, the
And
shapeshifters.
shapeshifters are elves too, so we've got 12 elves. So we can play the Reflections of Litjara and then just try to get value. It's not great.
No, it's not great. It's like because you don't have like the ETB affecting stuff. Well, I guess you do have it because of the Warmaster. So when you then the Warmaster, if you were to hit the Warmaster and then you ETB all the elves off of the Warmaster, right? Isn't it non-token elves?
Elves you control get +2/+2 and gain death touch. So that's
No,
another win condition.
One or more other elves enter the battlefield, you create a 1/1 elf warrior token.
Yeah, you only get it once per turn, but yeah.
Once. Okay, gotcha. So you
I guess double that can't. Because Litjara is only on cast though.
I guess if it was like
but if that guy was out, then you could like, double everything up.
Well, like Herald gets pretty cool on the ETB. I guess I didn't think about that. You double Herald.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're
gonna lose one, but you're gonna get the double trigger. Because it's legendary.
Okay.
We've got a little mini graveyard theme with the Narfi's Betrayal here.
Yeah, you would just sacrifice the
Eyeside Troll did not get there. Not Vold Recluse, so read that. Scared of Flyers. Oh, we gotta play Not Vold and Broken Wings. We're at 17 creatures right now.
I like your mana base with the 2 elves and how you have it.
Honestly, the Glittering Frosts are really good with Blood on the Snow because they're going to give us 2 snow mana.
Yeah.
I think we can run both these Glittering Frosts. I think we want to run Broken Wings if we can. I don't know what we're going to cut though.
There's an argument that you would cut a land and go down to 16.
Just because we got the 2 Glittering Frosts.
And you got a Horizon Seeker.
I got a Horizon Seeker.
Your blue splash is pretty weak, and then you have the Sentinels are ramped too.
And the Raiders Carve.
You could cut away, and you're not like you don't have some huge back end. Like that's the downfall of your deck here. Is like your back end is non-existent other than the board wipe.
Well, yeah.
Right. I mean, you're just like
outvalue people with the Litjara, but we don't really have a way to draw. We could have used a couple of those blue draw spells. I guess Narfi's Betrayal.
You don't have any recursion out of the graveyard because it feels bad if you're
Narfi's Betrayal. Narfi's Betrayal.
Oh, that brings okay. Yeah, your Warmaster is kind of your game.
I think Reflections. Reflections is just not. Blood on the Snow is a valid thing. Dread Rider is a valid win condition. Ramping up to the Warmaster is a valid win condition.
Yeah. You're like by the time you got down Reflections, you're hoping to hit Elves, but hopefully the game doesn't get to that point. It's just like I think it works in the Giants deck just because of the Giants that do all the.
Okay, so that's 16 lands. We still have to make 2 cuts.
Got the longbow if you want. Does crew from your Sentinels. The crew's real easy.
The crews with the Sentinels, the Disciple, the Fangbearer can crew it. Clade Walker can crew it.
You can cut Coma because you don't have any.
Oh, good. That's a 3/2. That's good.
You do have Graveyard Recursion, but you're on a splash. It would suck to like mill your island. And Coma's okay.
2-drop. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how the Carve does. We might end up cutting that too. So I'm very hesitant to cut this Recluse because, as you said, we are very weak to flyers. I guess we just got main deck Broken Wings and the Feed the Serpents to deal with them.
Well, your 3-drop's too thick, right? Is the problem.
Yeah, so well, it's between the Horizon Seeker and the Recluse, probably, I think.
I think you take the Recluse out because you're
Coma's Faithful.
Broken Wings. Now, Coma's Faithful is an elf. You want to keep that elf synergy pretty good, I think. If you're gonna want to hit, you're gonna draw a card.
This is an interesting build. Make your predictions now for how we do. But yeah, I was going to put up on... I wonder if anybody is commenting on Twitch. I meant to put up the... thing, see if anybody comments. I gotta practice that. Even though rarely do I get a viewer.
I think you're on oh, there you
go. Oh, if that was a swamp, I might be consider keeping it. Wow, you just want to give me one land hands, huh? Okay, well we can keep 5. Let's see. Comb is Faithful we can get to. I'd probably rather have Realm Walker than that, and the Raider's Carve can get us lands later, but this is ramp. Ooh. Off to a fantastic start here. Insulting me. Come
on. You
on.
really look at your mana base.
I looked at it. I think it might have been a mistake to go down to 16. As I said, your recommendations are always for or do we just Glittering Frost? I guess if we draw a land,
play your creature, then you can ramp. You can play the. Well, it doesn't. It's not really a ramp.
Oh, good. We're getting a land next turn. So we can pop a Glittering Frost on a swamp, and then play the Sentinel, or actually play the Berserker off the top.
All right, that's the play.
That now, because they might try and kill the Realm Walker. Oh, they got a pump spell?
Yeah, they do.
No, they're just gonna chump.
Really down.
Frostbite, okay. You know, 2 for 1 yourself, that's... I mean, I guess they can do that all day long, because we had to mulligan so much.
Yeah.
We did kind of get an extra card, because we were able to play that Berserker off the top. Now we got all the lands we need. Well, we don't have Blood in the Snow in hand, so I guess we're just gonna play out our hand here.
Play out your hand, I guess. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Let's try to swarm the board with our bad creatures. I would have loved to get some good equipment. It's a shame we couldn't get that one rune. What did we take over that rune? Show my graveyard for me, thank you. I got an Inga Rune Eyes. Let's see what they got in their deck. Just Scary Firewalker. Just some value. Well, this is the worst case scenario, right? Where you just get both Glittering Frosts and nothing to cast with it.
Yeah. Do you regret taking a Glittering Frost over the Crippling Fear?
Well, we'll see as the draft plays out. If I had a Crippling Fear in hand, I couldn't do anything with it here either.
You have Elves, though. The thing, the Crippling Fear gets good in the Elves deck.
I feel like they've got Battle of Frost and Fire or something. Like they're just not playing out any creatures. I just blast that now?
No, you just like trade a creature for it.
Aggressive on their part.
Okay.
not equipping up, huh? So they're just holding up a counter spell, it looks like. Can I play this and still hold up Feed the Serpent? I sure can. They're really deciding if they want to use their counter spell.
Yeah, I saw it coming, right?
Guess I could have attacked for 1 for free.
But you can also double block here.
Well, I want to use Feed the Serpent after they spent a lot of mana equipping that thing up. Let's see what they got, though. We have to play around Saw It Coming now.
Yeah, now they have a saw it coming. Thank you, Lake.
Do we just get it out of their hand, or maybe we just take it?
I think they got like double saw it coming, or like a.
They might have the Disdainful Stroke. That would be what really hurts.
You take it, I'm pretty sure. Unless you want to double block. It's trample, so there's not like.
It would just be trading 2 creatures to take that down. Ooh, Broken Wings.
Well, that can help you
take
out the artifact. That can help you flush out the saw it coming. You can just exile the.
Take out the Dwarven. Then we can just be trading 4 for 4. Should I go ahead and just grab a land? So right now I'm holding up.
He's got a counter spell, so like he can only counter spell 1 thing right now, I think. He could have 2 counter spells. So you could. It's never bad to grab a land.
Well, I mean, I could hold up both. That's the thing. They're both instant.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
But this also lets me play a land, so.
And lets you get a land out of the deck. And
I mean, that Ice Side Troll is actually looking alright here. How much snow we got? Alright, saw it coming. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So my one island.
You want to just try and exile that creature so you know what you need to do?
I guess so, right? Because I might need to block.
So, saw it coming to Disdainful Stroke combo.
What else could it be if it's not another Saw It Coming? Run Ashore, okay. Horizon Seeker, would I put that on top of my library? I think I will decline.
It can come down. It could come down and double block on the giant, and then. Something else.
We gotta hope to draw something better. Narfeast Betrayal or something. And an Augury Raven, yeah, okay. Well, there's the Narfeast Betrayal, but I think we might be a little too late on it to even reveal that we have it. Jump on the Augury Raven, and they just got us here.
Yeah, so no, then you don't.
Alright, let's see if we can actually play a game, not mulligan to death.
Yeah.
Those are like the 2 or 3 cards they had ahead of us.
I think Carp is going to work well in your deck.
It looks like it should.
You have so many.
So they saw it coming. We kind of want to get under them, but we were getting under them. Blood on the Snow is going to be hard to pull off.
You have your spider. You keep your spider in. Did you put your spider in?
I'll put the spider back.
And then maybe.
What would I take out?
Maybe the Horizon Seeker, but I don't know. I mean, maybe something else. You're 41. Maybe you don't take anything out.
Well, maybe I put back in a land.
Maybe you add in a 17th land and run 42. I'd do it that way.
No, we got the Sentinels and we got the Glaring Frost.
I don't know, whatever you feel like the best set of cards you have is. I mean, if it's 42 or 40, it doesn't. I don't really particularly think that that's the biggest deal. I do more so build 40 card decks now, but early on I was like on some of these green black decks in particular. I don't mind.
All right, well,
40,
we'll be willing to keep this one. Once again, not the best mana distribution here. A Carve with nothing to crew it. We got our splash color. Our splash card. Guess if we ripped an island, we would feel good. We just didn't like see any snow duels, hardly at all. Yikes. Oh, I hate it when the auto shuffler doesn't let you play Magic.
I think your Twitch stream is really bad and quality and choppiness.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to render this video. I've been trying to render it all day.
You shouldn't be on there if you can't stream it right. It will just people will never come to your channel if it's bad.
I'm just trying to get practice, but I guess nobody's on the channel anyway, so.
Right. Huh? I just thought my shoulders hurt. My shoulders in a lot of pain.
Yeah, we'll just fix that without banging your mic.
I just set the headset down on my pillow. That's
was I not recording?
It's been a roller coaster because the set I've been really bad at times and I've had really good runs at times.
Man, what is up with this auto shuffler? I mean, I guess I got to keep this, right? Because I can get the Glittering Frost. But this is just. All right. Well, there we go. Finally, the magic gods favor us. Look at these lands. Sweet, sweet old border lands, man. Love it. Mesker Shield Mate, sure. Well, if they're a ground deck ramping to spell cleric, so maybe Coma's Faithful is.
It's defensible.
It also stocks up our graveyard for Narfi's Betrayal. We'll go for the Shield Mate, eh?
Yeah, that's the smarter one.
Guess, but I can still just kill the cleric, gain 3, take 3.
You're giving him the treasure.
So that's going to load up the graveyards for Narfi's Betrayal. Ooh, we've got an Axe Guard, Braggart, and a Realm Walker. Okay. I think I want to get this Glittering Frost down, even if it means taking another hit here. Victor will have 6 mana to drop the Dread Rider. Oof.
And you're gonna have to.
Guess so. We're still only at 15. Hope that last card is that last card is not bound in gold. What do we think it is? Like a Warhorn Blast? Hopefully it's like the deal 5.
He's got the trample, the
Oh, you think it's
Jackson.
the Kaya's ghost form, whatever. What's it called?
It could be, but it could also be
the double strike thing. Okay.
So he's got the trample card for sure. So you want to double block down on the pick, I think, with the. Well, no, that doesn't work.
Double block on it?
No, that doesn't work. I'm sorry. Yeah, you want to block the Firewalker, but I think he's got
a trample card.
He's got +3/+3 in trample.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You have to kind of shake it out of him, though. Like, at some point, the Firewalker is the one you would want to take out.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
I mean, it's what's
going to happen. Buzz for it. They might not have it because it's not a foretold card. No, they did have it. They top decked it. They top decked it. That's what that means.
I felt like I said if they attack him with both, they're gonna run it. They had the trample card.
Yeah, but I don't know what we could do otherwise. Like, I can put down a chump blocker and feed the serpent. I really wanted to Narfi's Betrayal.
And you could have done Horizon Seeker or Narfi's Betrayal.
Yeah, but I want to hold up Feed the Serpent to get rid of one of these guys here.
Yeah, I can understand. I wouldn't be surprised to see them.
We think it's a Warhorn Blast they got foretold?
Possibly.
So which one would we kill with the Feed the Serpent? We'd kill... Because the Shield Mate wouldn't make another guy. So we'd probably kill the
4/3 that's boasting every turn. That's like you should have killed him before he attacked, so he couldn't boast. Oh yeah, I guess you can do it like that and then kill the Shield Mate.
Boasting. Past first strike damage. So they didn't Warhorn Blast.
What do they got? Oh, they got the +1, the Onslaught. You're right. They got Kai's Onslaught.
They're trying to calculate, because if they put it on the Shield Mate, they win, right?
Right, it gets double strike.
But they can see we're holding up Feed the Serpent.
Maybe not.
Warhorn Blast. Okay, so... That's an oops.
Oops, yeah, it is.
I mean, I guess I could have saved my guys.
It feels super strong here, however.
Okay, so we want to be able probably to play 2 creatures next turn. We could play the Jasper Sentinel and something that costs 5.
Well, you have the big elf.
I feel like I do want the Dread Rider though from my graveyard.
You gain life with the Dread Rider?
No. We have a Stalwart Valkyrie. We could play that.
You can play
that takes on the Code Spell Cleric. Or we could get down the Axe Guard Braggart.
I think you gotta attack the Raptor. Yeah,
try to win it. Try to win the
strike. That Raptor's about to be a 2/3 first strike. You gotta defend against that.
Oh, that's true. That's not gonna defend against it. We need an Elven Bow really badly in this deck.
I think you needed to take maybe your Realm Walker. What did you take from your deck side?
I took the Dread Rider because it holds down the ground, but you're right. We're just gonna get beat in the air here.
And that takes over like an entire. Well,
Spectral
the
Steel.
Sentinel block. The Sentinel blocks the air.
So they can actually play the Sentinel, the Spectral Steel. This helps them out here.
And he gets that.
Oh, they got back Valor of the Worthy instead, huh?
Yeah, dang. So they can double spell here.
So they can double spell. Yeah, okay.
That's pretty mean.
Vicious, vicious. I think we're just dead. They can do 3 in the air next turn. And we can't play Dread Rider and another thing.
We got the Boreal, that feels good. You can block you can make your...
I can make the Jasper Sentinel a 2/3, yeah.
You could also get the... you can't place the Snow. You can't get the counter on
I thought I could play this for the thing, but we need the thing. Oh, but wait, so we tap this for white, right? And we get a white and a green?
I don't know. Is that how it works?
We can play that. Pay with Snow. And yeah, we can pay alternate cost.
Pay with Snow.
Exile. Fang Disciple, I guess. Get a 4/3.
That feels pretty good. You can also attack into him if you'd like, because you wouldn't mind trading for that 2/2.
But not going to trade the 2/2, they'll just take 3, so then I'm just losing a ground blocker.
Okay, then you lose your ground blocker.
I think I got to take out that Firewalker if I can. This is pretty late to try to be stabilizing here, though. They're gonna boast for the umpteenth time. Ooh.
Well, he's got 5, so this really feels bad. He's really blowing out any of those blocks.
I can double up on the thing, but they probably got a... You think if they've just got
Okay, you have to kill it.
Alright, so...
You can't jump it.
I guess these are my 2 weakest creatures at the moment.
And if he's got a combat trick...
We've got a combat trick, we're just...
Then he should have just all attacked or something.
Well, I got a gold vein pick. That just makes my life harder too. So I can double pick the raptor. They just got me in the air though here.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, okay, give me. Yeah. Good game. Was that just game 1? Yeah, I guess it was. Spider can come in. Maybe we should be main decking the spider, given how weak we are to the flyers. All these 3/2s feel kind of bad. I have the exact blocker for your Reptile. I should put that little 1+1/+1 enchantment on it. Yep, of course, of course.
That's pretty aggro. This is really strong. It'd be really hard to beat. You gotta feed that bad boy.
Worry about that bad boy too. You get down the Grizzled Outrider and try to race.
You could, yeah. You could also take out the...
So we can go that into the Kennel Master, into the Dread Rider.
Well, the Kennel Master, once it gets the... Yeah, the Kennel Master next turn feels pretty strong.
On the Comb is Faithful, if I can get...
Yeah. So...
Choose blockers.
Does have something for you.
What have they got? For a 1/1?
He's got just white mana.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a mountain, then he's gonna hit you with the
They're gonna Demon Bolt after the fact.
You can take the one, I guess. You're about to get a bunch of life.
It was a good bluff, anyways.
Okay, so...
No. It was a total bluff.
So you have to tap down the Coma or the
Outrider. You have to tap down the Outrider to do that play.
You wanna do the Boreal and use hit it. You want to set up for it, or you can feed the Serpent here next turn. Hope you draw a hand.
Yeah.
He's got I think he's got...
You think they've got the Demon Bolt? I'm too low a life to be playing around stuff too much.
Sure, I understand. You want to do it on the... You don't want to tap the life gain, though. Right.
Exactly. Give me 4 life, please. They seem like a really skillful player if they're not putting down their mountain.
Well, I think you're willing to test that.
I think they bluffed attacked us there. We got bluffed.
What did they just play? The Shield Mate?
The Shield Mate.
Well, yeah, that's why that wasting that... I felt like that was a little bit of an early jump on the...
We can't do this and feed the Serpent. We could do this.
You don't have any creatures to start eating, so it's just a 3/7. You want the Boreal out first, or you want to feed the Serpent. So I think you want to attack here, first off.
I think I attack with these two big guys. Alright.
Well, you want to leave back some defense.
Well, I'm going to play the Dread Rider.
Okay.
I'm not racing. I mean, the race is not terribly lost here. You could actually save this to take out a blocker. So I'm thinking that's a Warhorn Blast. They have, oh gosh, Clarion Spirit. It's not what I want to see when they got a Warhorn Blast. That's not vigilance.
I think you want to just come back and start getting aggressive here.
It's only from your graveyard? Man,
yeah,
this,
it's only from your
this
graveyard.
creature is terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like good if you're stocking up your graveyard with like Coma and stuff.
I guess I can send this in too, right?
You can leave Coma back.
You'll
Yeah,
just block with the 1/1.
I would say you send in the Dread Rider. Well, you need something back to block. Yeah, you send in those guys. Those guys are harder for these guys to deal with.
They're taking it.
Taking it. Alright. So
let's go with this and just hold up, feed the serpent, I guess.
yeah.
I think this is their big Warhorn Blast turn. They took that damage. Shield mate. Okay, maybe not.
Well, once one of your creatures hits the bane, you can.
Wow.
They kind of got stuck there.
I'm not sure I did the math correctly on that.
I'm shocked they didn't chump block. They gave you like a huge hit that put them down to a Dread Rider.
Oof. Guess we'll keep it. You're killing me. Magic gods. Hey, at least they didn't have the raptor on one. Alright, better lucky than good.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think the Realm Walker probably.
Yeah. That's the best of those creatures.
There's an argument for taking the 1-drop because then we can double spell next turn.
There's an argument for that. You have a broken wing, so I think you just take the Realm Walker. He hopefully will get you a couple more cards. Some other synergy with your deck. You can trade your Herald off for that 2/2.
I think I will if they offer it. They probably. Do you think they've got the +3/+3?
No, it doesn't matter.
So make them have it.
Yeah, you just have to. Your hand's deep. Yours isn't.
Oh, we know of.
You got broken wings for that.
And the Reckless.
Yeah, you got broken wings for that.
Anyway, we can double spell next turn. Too many 3-drops. Too many 3-drops.
Well, at 5 land, you can play the Frost and then play another 3-drop.
Okay, they don't want to attack their flyers in, so I don't think they have a combat trick.
So do you think you get your...
So, let's see. I do like that.
Yeah, sure.
We leave the green open, right? 1, 2.
Well, you gotta use the green.
Oh no, we gotta use the green to play it, so 2.
The auto tapper should just have sorted it out for you. You can put it on the island or on the.
And now just get down the Realm Walker, I guess.
It blocks the 2/1 if he was afraid to tack into the 4/2.
Last turn, Blood on the Snow, and we've got 3 snow mana, so I can immediately bring back one of these 2. With all this removal in hand too, that should close this out. Oh, now they're attacking.
You can just block, right?
Now we can just block because we know we got Blood on the Snow. Sure. You did get some damage in though. 6.
He's gonna get a 1/1 token when it's all said and done, but yeah.
Well, just attack here. I'll take out my 1/1 against their 2/3. I've got to make sure to select the right mode on that. Jeez.
Herald would have been an interesting call. He likely draws you a card.
Okay, Dwarven Reinforcements. That's pretty good for opponent. I know I got Finn the Fangbearer coming up here. We'll just play this, hold up, feed the serpent.
Yeah, you have answers for anything big. Any flyers, artifacts. You should be able to outclass them here down the stretch. You might get a Death Touch win.
Hope so.
Yeah, that's huge. You can sandbag Ben and then play him with Snow. Wow. Dang, that's awesome.
And we can still Broken Wings with the Jasper Sentinel. I don't think we have it taxed yet. Alright.
Oh, there you go.
Did we win that?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this last game is for 1,000 gems or nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna come back and check in with you here in a little bit.
Alright.
This deck looks kind of fun. That looked cool, that last game.
That's actually how we drew it up. Well, this time we have the right color, I guess. I see your 2/2 and raise you a 1/3. Not relief mentor, sure. How much do I want to commit to the board? Right now we're holding them back pretty well. Guess I could put this Death Knell Berserker down because, well, I'd bring back Finn though with Blood on the Snow, so. Could try to Herald. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna sandbag it and hope to get that second black. Okay. There's a possible second black. I got a lot foretold here, which I don't like to see. What's it gonna be? Looks like they're holding up Warhorn Blast. It was a pack mate. No, it wasn't a pack mate. They played that, like, top deck that. That was a very good top deck to come out of board wipe with. It is 3 fin attacks away. Oh, the struggle is real. No. It's not the one that gives you guys indestructible. That's this one. Gonna struggle down the Killmaster? No. Opponent has drawn gas. I will give them that. They've definitely drawn gas. Oh good, finally sometime I play a kill spell and they don't have Snakeskin Veil. Warhorn Blast, okay. I'll take that opportunity to kill Finn. We're still at 5. Thallid. Thallids are too slow, believe me, I played a lot of Fallen Empires in my day. A lot of Fallen Empires. Okay, so rules pack mates. Well, it's got just good value. Know what we put in. The Rootless you might do good work. I do wonder if these Icehide Trolls are actually playable in our deck with the double Glittering Frost. We didn't see any flyers, right? Not a single flyer. Or artifact or enchantment. So Broken Wings is probably not great. It's maybe we do try an Eyesight Troll. We'll see. Well, it's got all their colors. We've got just 1 out of 3 of ours. Yeah, that's strong. So I think next turn we probably try to get down the Raider's Carve. Try to crew it up with the Herald. A turn after. Took opponent off a land, no blocks. Gold Maw Champion, it's not going to be great for us. No blocks for now. I guess we tried a Raider's Carve. Does it come into play tap though? Eyesight Troll. Oh. Yeah. Troll with our double snow. Sure. No, we don't need to search for a land. We need to have it as a blocker. So the moment I crew it up, they tap it down.
Well, so you just go to blockers and you
just take that out.
Yeah, I think so. You got another Herald in your deck.
Really stuck on green here. I'd like to get that Sentinel down so I can Narfy. Okay.
And there gets a card.
Raider's Carve did a whole lot of nothing.
You got the Frost here. That's interesting.
I think I get it down.
You double snow. It does help you though with the Eyesight.
Well, I already had double snow, but fortunately the creature in their graveyard's gone. Oh good, they didn't attack. That was a mistake on opponent's part. Yeah, let's start this value train rolling.
Oh, you hit all lands. You hit straight lands out
I
of
hit
your
straight
deck.
lands, but
Did you get one from theirs?
I had my guy. They had nothing. Because they exiled their one guy to
Right.
hit the thing. So, Horizon Seeker or Eyesight Troll?
I don't think they have an. I guess they could have a.
If
could
they have
a fight
removal,
spell, they wouldn't have a struggle.
well, we'll just get
I
that.
mean,
That's true. What are they sitting on in their hand though? Like, okay, well now they got 4 mana. Guess we're gonna find out. We do have those flyers, unfortunately. Or no, they don't have a flyer. We didn't see a flyer from them. That was the last opponent. They're just going wide. Going crazy wide. Yeah, I can still double spell here. Or hold up, feed the serpent. Ooh, Realm Walker. Is that better than Finn?
I think so. Now you know what's coming up. Book is wide.
So if they swing in, they got Warhorn Blast in their deck. We know that.
Or you need to start being the aggressor with like your.
Exclude Braggart.
That feed the serpent can blow out in combat too.
Yeah, that's why maybe getting down the Grizzled Outrider here would be good, right? Because then.
Well, I think the Boreal in the eyesight. But hold on, I think you're. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna wait one turn and then
if they're gonna fight it, they're gonna fight it.
You can.
This would they put on it? They would put the 1/3 and the 1/1 on it, so that wouldn't be a good attack.
You can blow.
You know what I needed is some of those like Herald things that gives trample and plusing for all your creatures. That's like my win condition here.
Yeah, the King Herald's Revenge. That Braggart's getting bigs.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't have Warhorn Blast. No.
They're just willing to.
They're willing to just throw it in.
You could chomp on it with the 1/1. That's just not gonna do anything.
They'll make it a 5/5. But after that, the Eyesight Troll's online.
You're gonna blow it out with the.
Feed the serpent.
Take it out right now if you want. But can you still do your double snow on your eyesight?
If I feed the serpent, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that and play the Glade Walker off the top though. I could play the Glade Walker off the top and the Grizzled Outrider.
Well, don't you want to get rid of the Braggart and start attacking, or are you just trying to wait this game out forever and then wait till you're done? Because I feel like taking out that.
You think I'd take out the Braggart and attack with what?
The Ice Hide. The Ice Hide was so you can do that, and then maybe you attack with Herald, and then the other 3 too. You're gonna just start getting value here off of your. Why didn't you play the Glade Walker?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I was holding up the for the fight spell if they were going to use on the troll, but it wasn't a fight spell. It was Cyril's Packmate.
I mean, you could drop a counter on the ice side. Or could drop a counter on. I mean, Herald is kind of annoying, but he's not going to take out 2 things. I think your eyeside's just your best path here. Do you have 2 snow lands?
Mm-hmm.
Really? 2 snow swamps there?
What do you think? Should I just get down the Grizzled Outrider now?
Can you pay for it in snow?
Not of the color that it is. So it would just be a 5/5.
Then
I'll just hold up and wait. Nice, I troll.
I don't know.
I do still have the Blood on the Snow in my deck.
Right.
They're holding back half their hand. Maybe they're trying to play around it. Okay, now they're dumping. Man, what do I do if they have a Warhorn Blast?
You're gonna get wrecked.
I got Feed the Serpent coming up.
I mean, if it was me, I would have probably been attacked with Herald and the Seeker and just made trades earlier and just been like whatever with those guys. I think
I don't want to boast the Seeker right now though, because we got a good.
They're just bad defenders. They're just not doing anything. Like they're better. They're gonna trade better on an attack because he's got these 1/1s. I mean, you would trade. I would trade for a 2/2 right now, which is stupid, but earlier on. Yeah, play your Outrider here. He's going wide on you.
Gotta worry about the Warhorn Blast.
You can tap down the 6/6.
Got 4 cards in hand. That's a lot of cards.
If you're gonna feed the Serpent something, you want to get rid of the
Goldmot champion.
Where you can ghost with it.
Yeah.
Might be able to get something off the top here. Hopefully. Let's see.
Thallid living up to their name. Just going wide. Going crazy wide. Resplendent Marshal. Are they going to exile? Or just when it dies?
Again.
They didn't have anything to exile.
In the graveyard.
So I can feed the Serpent on that.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna attack you, and then he doesn't have anything to exile. What? How does it work when it dies?
Well, it's not going to die when I feed the Serpent on it anyway.
Okay. Sure.
So I guess I could Ice Side Troll attack again. They're setting up for their big turn.
Yeah. You can also.
I can also just play this Warmaster and see if we get another elf. We could go wider and wider, because actually the Warmaster is going to give us a crazy Death Touch attack.
Yeah, yeah. The Warmaster next turn is your win. I mean, you attack in first before you play the Warmaster, because the Warmaster is you don't want to tip your hand to that. You'd rather have him just take a big hit from this Ice Side, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess
it's kind of weird because he's setting up to go wide on you. Yeah.
They finally started jumping.
Yeah, you need to whittle those guys down here.
Snow Forest off the top. So, no point in Feed the Serpent right now. We actually have mana to pump the whole board, I think, with the Jasper Sentinel. So we can give our whole board +2/+2 and Death Touch.
You can do it with the land off the top. You have plenty of land.
No, but I mean just now, instantly.
Oh.
If they attack and Warhorn Blast,
right.
We can plus our whole board.
True. Didn't think about that. So your whole board is, except for the 3/2, the Human Warrior.
If they only attack with the Resplendent Marshal, I think we just feed the Serpent on it.
Yeah.
I guess they could have the Hexproof. We haven't seen that from them yet. Could have boarded it in. Okay, they're looking at the Goldmot champion. Oh, they have a Grizzled Outrider. I think we'll just take it out anyway.
Take out the Outrider, right?
Oh, you think the Outrider?
Or aren't you just gonna full swing hit this full?
Well, do we lose on the crackback? They can block all our guys.
There's no way your guys are all getting big and huge in Death Touch.
Just
Except for the
+2/+2. It's not trample.
In Death Touch, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you're bigger than them. You're just taking out his bigger creature. The next biggest creatures are 3/3s. So even your weakest guys are going to be the 1/2 is going to be a 3/4. The 3/2 is going to be a 5/4. The 2/3 is going to be a 4/5. 3/4 or 5/4. They're like huge attacks. Like his board just gets. I mean, you don't have to do that. You could do the marshal. You could do a flyer, but you're just kind of baiting him down to slow attack him. Like your game plan is not to full swing. Is it? I mean, maybe it is, but you're just getting chumped. He's just chumping out.
I think I full swing here now, right?
Okay. Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You have one bad trade. The 5/5's going to eat whatever it wants. He's going to have to double block on Harold.
Well, all my guys are going to be Death Touch, so.
Well, you don't have to swing with everything. You can just give them that benefit without. You could just swing with the 6/6.
But I got to defend against the Warhorn Blast Crackback. If I'm not all swinging,
you don't want to give up a couple of your guys though. You want to keep them back.
Actually, it's only Elves I control get Death Touch.
Right. So you attack with your Elves, like the Herald, the 1/2. You don't attack with the Master, right? Because you don't want him. You want to be able to do that, and you attack with your 4/5. Wait, can you do that and give the 4/5 indestructible? How much land do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I can attack with the troll or leave the troll back. They're going to tap down whatever my best blocker is that I leave back, though.
You just attack with the troll, the 1/2, the 3/2 Herald, you attack with all your Elves, basically, the Shapeshifter. And you can attack with more of your Elves. Your Elves, the 3/2. You can attack with the Realm Walker. It's not really doing anything right now. It's going to be hard to block.
They're going to crack back for more than 12,
It's going to be hard to block. It's 4/5. He has to block these creatures. The 6/6, the 3/2. Anything that you can pump except for you can leave back the Warmaster. You can attack with the 3/2. I don't know maybe you don't attack with the 3/2. At least trades. You can leave the 2/3 Realm Walker back
and the Warmaster, right?
Right, because then he can't eat those with the 5/5.
But then they have. All right, we're just gonna do it because just in the interest of closing out the game, I'm gonna trust your math here.
I'm not mathing it up. I thought you should have been attacking earlier in the game and trying to.
We're at 12. All they have to do is let 10 through and crack us back for 12.
Well, he has to also
totally be possible.
Stop your lethal, totally all over the map lethal attack here.
Yeah, but it's not trample. That's the thing. They can just let through 3, 7. I guess they have to let through. They have to stop the 6/6, the 4/5, and the 3/2s, right?
He's got to double block the Herald, which is going to take out 2 things.
Okay. I just didn't even want to do the math.
The Death Touch, all this, the +2/+2, the Death Touch, it's always just going to wipe whatever blocks he had on it. He's going to have to.
They're trusting I did the math, I think.
He's going to have to lose 2 creatures for every block, minimum. Was the math. And then he was like, well, then he just,
So let's do a wrap up on this deck here. I mean, we didn't really. It could have won 3, actually. I don't think it was good. I mean, it could easily have just gone 0-3 also, but that first game we didn't even have a chance. The shuffler gave us unplayable hands.
Yeah, it almost had a crippling fear. It was almost really, really, really tight elf synergies.
I think a couple more synergy pieces it would have really gotten there. you know. One more like elf synergy thing.
Yeah. Like this is the deck where you could have even run that really bad card that mills things and allows you to put an elf back in your hand.
Couple pieces of equipment. The carve didn't do much for us.
Oh, it is. That's like the worst card in the set where you can mill.
The double glittering frosts was good. There was one time we drew a glittering frost where we really wished we didn't. These Feed the Serpents, I know they're considered one of the best commons, but it's just so expensive. You saw we were just up against tons of aggro decks where we're spending 4 mana to kill something that they've just like equipped up or something.
I'm used to that. I think that card's really good.
Feed the Serpent,
because yeah, the instant speed, the blowout and blocks, the black 4-color instant speed kill stuff is still strong, and they threw the exile in and it gets planeswalkers. It's the premium.
If we had been up against these snow decks, it would have been great, but
what ended up happening is black didn't ever have like a good enough creature or core base of cards to really make it a strong color to be lined up in, I guess. And so the Feed the Serpents aren't as good as they've been in other sets. They're not as splashable. They're just like...
This Blood on the Snow was awesome, though. Whoever passed this to us definitely made a mistake there. The Blood on the Snow is as good as it seems. Also, like, how many Snowlands? We had 3 Snowlands and 2 Glittering Frosts, and it was always good. It always got us something good back. The Comus Faithful actually worked pretty nicely with this Narfi's Betrayal. We set that up a couple times. So I guess we could not splash the Narfi's Betrayal. I don't know what we put in though. We didn't have like great card quality, as you can see.
No, we're not playing. Just trying to get like better cards in that deck.
We definitely could have moved into white in that draft.
You didn't have any good invasion.
Maybe got better card quality. I don't know if we would have gotten better than Blood on the Snow double Feed the Serpent if we had moved into white. And King Harold, double King Harold.
One of those King Harold's Revenges would have really made that deck.
King Harold's Revenges would have been nice, just to like that would have closed out some games, or helped us take out creatures.
The menace
and stay aggro
boards because you stayed. You can see where they really play into this deck if you can get a couple of King Heralds. Plus, if you get the Death Touch stuff rolling too, I mean that's always.
We had the Finn. Give all our elves Death Touch combo, but we never got it. It's a hard one to pull off. Yeah. All right, well, thanks for joining us here in the attic in this late night. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Rate, subscribe, all that stuff, and remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.